This movie is going to show you how to do part 1 of our dice analysis project. There's a part 2 coming, but this is part 1. Here's what you do. On Google Classroom, forgot to put the title on there. On Google Classroom, there are 2 things. There is a getting my thoughts together. There's a link to a virtual dice roller. You don't have to have real dice to do this. And there's also a Google Sheet that I'm going to click on, and I'm going to make a copy real quick. I always have to do that. All right, and the sheet looks like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll 3 dice. And if you roll 3 dice and add up what's on the dice, the lowest possible outcome that you can get is a 3, and the highest possible outcome that you can get is an 18. But what will it turn out to be when you roll 3 dice? What will you get? Well, you don't know. It could be anything from 3 to 18. And what I'm going to ask you to do on this assignment is use this website to roll 3 dice 50 times, keep track of what you get every time you roll, and then put those numbers on here. How many 3s did you get? How many 4s did you get? How many 5s did you get? All the way down to 18. And then you just turn this in. This right here, this sheet gets turned in. So let me show you how this is going to work. You will be, this is an assignment that you only do if you're here in the room. If you're not here in the room, you don't have to do it. But if you're here in the room, you have to do this assignment, and you will be given a sheet of paper that looks like this. All right, actually, I'm going to switch to a different view of it. It looks like this, same thing. And I'm going to show you how to use this piece of paper and the website together. All right, and this is how you're going to do your 50 rolls, and you're going to keep track of every result of every roll. And that is what we are going to do. I'm getting my equipment all together here. All right, I think I'm ready. I think. Quick. Yeah, that is now connected. So I'll show you how to use this. I had a little equipment problem there, but anyway, on we go. Let's go back here to Classroom. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You'll get to this website. It's random.org, and if you know of another, my voice is cracking. If you know of another dice rolling website, you can use it, but it's got to be like regular dice, a 6-sided dice. And you have to be able to do this. I'm going to say roll right here. I'm going to say roll 3 dice. So I want to make sure we're rolling 3, not 2. And here's how it works. It's simple. You just click roll dice, and it does that. And so that's what? Oh, that's 11 and 4. That's 15. So I rolled a 15. If I hit roll again, that's a 5 and a 5, that's 10. If I hit roll again, that's 6, 11. You have to add them up. If I hit roll again, this is 14, right? So that's how this works. You just hit roll again, roll again, roll again. You look at what you get. So let's pretend that I'm one of you and I'm starting this assignment now. All right, so I've got 2 things. I've got this sheet of paper, and actually I'm showing you like an electronic copy of it, but you'll have this sheet of paper like laying right there on your desk and a pen or a pencil. And so this will be right there with you, and you'll have the dice rolling website. So here's how it will work. Let's pretend this is my first roll, so I'll just click roll again, and I get, what did I get here? Check my math. I get an 8. That's an 11, right? 11. So I would come here on this sheet of paper, and I would scratch off number 1. That was roll number 1. And I would use tally marks in these boxes. Like, you know what tally marks are, right? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do it like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, right? Yes. So let me get rid of all of that. All right. And so I rolled an 11 on that first roll. Okay, so I would roll the dice again, right? And this will be, you'll sit there with your dice roller and your sheet of paper on your desk, and I'll hit roll again. And I said roll again. Okay, there we go. That's 6, that's 7. All right, I rolled a 7. Okay, so roll number 2 was a 7. All right, see how this is going to work? Now I'll hit roll again, and I got a 10. All right, so roll number 3 was a 10. Do not trust yourself to just count the rolls in your head, because you're not gonna. You're not gonna keep track. You have to, every time you roll the dice, you scratch it off over here to keep track how many times you've rolled it, and you put result over here. All right, so I'm gonna hit roll again. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do all 50. So this is 8, 11. Okay, so roll number 4, I got another 11. And then hit roll again, and that's what, 7, 8. Okay, so roll number 5, I rolled an 8. I'm just going to do a few more. I'll hit roll again, and I got a 12. And so roll number 6 was a 12. Those are tally marks I'm putting in there. And I'll hit roll again, and I got a 17. All right, so roll number 7 was a 17, right? 12 and 5, yeah, a 17. So you get the idea, and I would just keep going, right? I'll do one more, roll again, 10, 11. All right, so roll number 8 was an 11. And the question that we're going to work on answering is, what do you get more of than anything else? I'm just going to finish up with 10 here. And then there's a fast forward coming. All right, so I'm going to roll again, and that's 7 and 5, that's 12. So roll number 9 was a 12, and roll again. That's 8, 9. So roll number 10 was a 9. And so, yeah, I would just keep going until, and this is where the fast forward happens here, until I get to a place like this. All right. And you didn't see me do all those, but I did them. Trust me, I did them before today. And so I did 50 rolls. I just scratched all of them off as I went along, and I kept track of everything that happened as I went through. Okay. So now here's what I would do next. I would look at my results and look at my totals here. How many times did I roll a 3? 0. Didn't roll a 3 at all. I got 1 of these. I got 1 of these. I got 3 of these. 4 here. 6 here. 6 here. 7 here. And again, the question we're going to work on answering is, what do you get more of than anything else? I got 6 here, 8 here, 6 here, 1 here, didn't get any of these, 1 of these, 0 of those, and 0 of those. All right, so those are my results, right? That's how it came out. I did 50 rolls, and here's how it turned out. Now, I'm only one person, so one person rolling the dice doesn't really prove a whole lot. What you got to do is you got to have lots and lots and lots and lots of rolls to prove anything. And so everybody's going to do this, right? Everybody's going to roll the dice 50 times, and we'll all get these results. So then what you have to do is you're going to hop back up here to this is the Google Sheet that is posted on Google Classroom, and you're going to take your results and plug them in right here, and they're going to come straight off of you have a piece of paper. Mine is an electronic copy of that. So it looks like this. How many 3s did I have? When I rolled all those 50 times, how many 3s did I have? I had 0. I didn't have any. So if you didn't have any, put a 0 in there, right? Don't just leave it blank. Put a 0 in there. How many 4s did I have? And I just had 1. All right, see what I'm doing? I'm just putting the results in there. How many 5s did I have? I just had 1 5. How many 6s? I had 3. Boom. This, you just plug them in. How many 7s did I have? I had 4 of those. How many 8s did I have? 6. I had 6 8s. How many 9s did I have? I had 6 of those. How many 10s did I have? I had 7 of those. How many 11s? I had 6 of those. How many 12s? Ooh, I had 8 of those. How many 13s? I had 6 of those. How many 14s? I had 1. How many 15s? I had 0. I'm pretty sure I had 1 in the 16s, and I had 0 and 0 right there. So here's how mine turned out. This is what you turn in on this assignment right here. This sheet. This piece of paper that's going to kind of look like this when you're all done, if you're sure you're all done with it, don't throw it away too soon, but if you're sure you're all done with it, you can just pitch it, just recycle it or throw it away or whatever. It was there to help you keep track of your roles and keep track of your results, but you can just throw it away when you're done. And this is what you have to turn in for this assignment. And it's important that you turn it in today. You got to get it done and turn it in today, because tomorrow, the next lesson coming along is going to be part 2 of this, where we analyze all this data and we kind of answer our question. All right, if you roll 3 dice, what do you get the most of? I got more 12s than anything. But is that really how it's going to turn out? Well, we'll find out in part 2. All right, so this is your job right here, right? You do 50 rolls of the dice, tally up your results, take those results, get them onto this sheet, and turn this sheet in. And then you're done.